Silence! It's time! It's time! It's
time for another episode of the Drunk Dash Nerds podcast.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Grab a six-pack, sit back and prepare to laugh. It's Drunk Dash Nerds podcast. Grab a six-pack, sit back and prepare to laugh. It's Drunk Dash Nerds podcast. Grab a six-pack, sit back and prepare to laugh. It's Drunk Dash Nerds podcast. Grab a six-pack, sit back and prepare to laugh. It's Drunk Dash Nerds podcast. Sit back and get back and get back and get grab a six-pack, sit back and get back and get back and get grab a six-pack, sit back and get back and get back and get grab a six-pack, sit back and get back and get back and get grab a six-pack, sit back and prepare to laugh. It's Drunk Dash Nerds podcast.
All right, countdown time.
Sit back and prepare to laugh. It's Drunk Dash Nerds podcast.
5.
I'm hosting 4.
Okay.
3.
Oh shit.
3, 2, 1.
Something came up. I'm prepared to go.
Climax! Oh god. Welcome everyone to episode 58 of the Drunk Dash Nerds podcast. I am your host for this week, Knuckles. Jack, I'm taking the reins from you. I'm tired. I'm tired of you hogging all the glory. I'd like control of my show for once.
Yeah, stop hogging the glory hole.
Some other guys won't get a chance for the glory hole.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll let you have my sloppy seconds. Anyway.
Well, that highly inappropriate comment.
I didn't see that coming from Jack.
I didn't either.
I don't know how to respond to that.
It's like that just knocked me back a few seconds. I'm still doing the countdown. 3, 2,
1.
That's not right. What do we do here? I don't.
No.
Quick,
All right.
play me off.
All right. Along with me are my usual band of misfits, starting with the Gingerboy on the piano.
I play Rocket Man. That's about all I know. But about 3 or 4 more of these Hogardens. Wait a second. There we go. 3 or 4 more of these.
That was actually a really good pop.
Thank you. I spilled a little beer in my hand. But I am good. I'll lick it up. I got it. Thank you.
Thanks. You spilling beer on your hand made me spill beer in my hand. Fuck off.
That's what we do. No, I got off work a little bit about 6 o'clock today. Got myself a 6-pack of Hogarden. Haven't stopped drinking yet. I just opened up beer number 5.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm about to finish beer number 1. Of course, I just started drinking about an hour ago.
Rookies.
Yeah.
You know, after this, I'm about to finish off my Jameson, alright?
Oh, wow. Okay. After this, I'm going to go... what do I got in my freezer here?
Pass out?
Yeah. I might pass out anywhere between now and... Yeah, every time this episode's done recording. But,
probably.
This is good beer.
Pass out right when we talk about what we've been...
Well, if we start talking about Dragon Ball Z again, I'm definitely going to pass out, so...
No, we're not going to talk about Dragon Ball Z this week. Yeah. We're going to be talking about next week when the movie comes out.
Gingerboy will not be here next week.
I'm sure Jack will see it. And speaking of Jack, how you doing?
Yo. I'm doing alright. Just a little bit tired, but, yeah. Yeah, there's the summer type of lull and stuff that's got me kind of a little bit tired.
Summer lull?
Yeah, just the weeks or something like that where you have some forms of classes or something like that. You work, then you spend a lot of your time just like in the freaking heat.
Or you could be smart and take summer classes off and just go spring and fall and play a lot more games and be in air conditioning a lot more.
All those things sound awesome right now.
I know, right?
I can do.
Air conditioning especially.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh.
Man, I got my...
Go ahead.
Man, I got my window, almost all the way the freaking heck open and stuff, and it's already, freaking stifling in this room, dude.
I turned my fan off to record, and I'm sweating right now.
I'm sorry.
I feel like Fralls.
Don't...
He's got sweat in his
I'm
sweat.
sweating. I'm, recording under a blanket right now or something.
Don't get hemorrhoids or whatever.
acne?
Yeah,
acne.
That's it. But...
Whatever you do, kids, do not Google search that.
You actually Google search that?
No.
Yeah, that's a yes. For those who don't know, we're talking about an old podcast called Sarcastic Gamer Blue Show and Big Red Barrel Blue. Well, one of the co-hosts got acne. It is a disgust. Think of acne on your face, just in your booty hole.
I thought, didn't he go work out at the gym and he didn't shower for 24 hours?
Yeah,
he
went to work, went to the gym, said was going to take a shower, and said, "Fuck it, I'm too tired." Woke up the next morning, butt hurt, literally.
Happens.
But speaking
that's what happens at the glory hole in the gym.
Speaking of...
Knuckles was there. It was weird.
Nah. Yeah, I was behind Froze, actually.
Yeah. Actually, Jack just left.
No, but I wanted to tell an interesting story. Because I might be getting fired from work.
Oh.
What?
Yep. Well, my supervisor, he's a fucking idiot.
Uh-huh.
Of course, what can you expect when a person who just comes into the store, doesn't know what he's fucking doing, and then gets promoted? Doesn't know shit the ton of fuck he's doing.
As is tradition.
Mm-hmm.
As is tradition, yes. Well, none of us listened to him because that's how much of a fucking idiot he is.
Okay.
Monday, one of my friends basically called him the worst, called him a shitty fucking supervisor. Not even pretty much. You just really just said that to his face, and the guy got befuddled because he made a stupid call when we were unloading a truck. He's like, "I'm gonna go work on another truck while y'all help finishing this." We normally have probably about 9 people helping unload a truck. Well, including him, which he hardly works, there was 3 people.
Okay.
Which would have he would have left to go do another truck by himself, which would have left 2 people on the line when we normally have 9.
Ugh.
We are nowhere near done with the truck, and he's like, "That is a dumb call." It's like, management told me so. It's like, that is a fucking lie. You just told me 5 minutes ago that you're going to do this truck, to go do the truck. And then he's like, "You're a fucking shitty unloader." My friend was like, whatever. He was like, walks away. The supervisor comes back 10 minutes later. Fucker's like, "Yeah, that was a dumb call. I can't even get to the truck." And I was like, "Oh fuck it, yeah, it was a dumb call. You should have realized that when he fucking cussed you out." But yeah, Monday, getting back to the point of the story, Monday, we all get called into the office. The assistant manager basically is yelling at everyone. It's talking about how he told the assistant that's actually above us.
Yeah.
No, the co-manager cussed us out, and the assistant basically told us he told the assistant to hire 7 new unloaders. And if we don't get shit together, that he was basically going to replace us all.
Yep.
And well, the next day, one of the assistants comes to tell us the guy that cussed out our supervisor that we need to get this truck done early, get it going, and try to make it look like try to be better than when your supervisor's here. And he was like, we already do that anyway. And we actually do get the truck done, but faster and easier when he's not here, when he's not at work.
Right.
And yeah, we might be getting fired, and we made a point that our supervisor is shitty. It was to the point where we normally get done with the truck, say 7:30, when he's there. We're supposed to get done with the truck. We're supposed to get done with the truck at 6.
Huh?
Oh, shit. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Well, when I hopped in and threw the truck Tuesday, we got done at 5:45. We got done before the time we were actually supposed to be done.
Okay, what's the difference between, like, the whole thing about going to, like, about 7:30 and this time about 5:45? It's just he wasn't there.
He wasn't there, and the truck is supposed to be done at 6, so we can go do another truck and have everything situated when we come back from lunch.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, this is a video game podcast. We'll get onto the video games in a second. Yeah, it was just shitty week. And hopefully I get fired so I can do nothing and make videos and play games all day and get paid for it.
And get paid for it?
Unemployment, bitch.
He's going back to the glory hole thing.
Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, moving on to the actual video game stuff. What have you been playing, Jack?
Well, let's see. I've actually been just going through my Wii U stuff, and I actually decided to redeem that Club Nintendo thing, and I got NES Remix. That $15 digital downloaded game that's for free, pretty much. So I just decided to try out a bit of that because I was interested in seeing how these little mini games and stuff like that are actually like contributes, to something fun, So I go through and I started playing through. Let's see. There's like a bunch of like classic NES games that are on this downloadable stuff. You have Super Mario Brothers, you got the original like Donkey Kong, with even including like the cut, like not just including the cut level, but it's basically the NES version of Donkey Kong, missing stuff and all. Let's see, got Ice Climbers, Wrecking Crew, Pinball, like Legend of Zelda, just stuff like that.
Excite-Bike.
So yeah, Excite-Bike as well. And let's see. I really enjoyed playing it for the first time because I was going through the Super Mario Brothers stuff. It's just like the random like secrets that you would have figured out like back in the day and stuff like that. It's just retold in a certain way where, okay, if I go through and just do these little incremental little mini games and stuff like that, it'll just remind me a little bit of, okay, this is that, and stuff like that. One thing I actually learned from playing the Super Mario Brothers version of these mini games, well, for one, every single Bowser from like Castle 1 to 7 was actually a decoy, especially if you use like the Fire Flower and stuff like that to like beat Bowser and stuff. But it also showed like where the various 1-ups and stuff are at during the various courses. But yeah, I felt that was like the best mini game so far that I've played. I think the worst happens to be Ice Climbers, followed closely behind by Wrecking Crew. And the reason why I say this is because Ice Climbers is pretty much intact by his original version, meaning the controls of it are just very shitty.
Yep.
And when I mean very shitty, I mean just the shittiest of the shit. And what I'm talking about pretty much is, if you jump in a standard like platformer type of game, if you jump, it's supposed to be kind of precise, supposed to be kind of like not like floaty, like say a little bit Big Planet, but just competent enough to where you can actually go up to the next ledge and stuff like that. In Ice Climbers, no, it's almost like the polar opposite. You can jump, but you have to run and jump or something like that, which is very awkward because you can easily miss like certain platforms. You can actually just like I did a lot, hit off the top of another platform and go caressing through a bottomless pit. So I kid you not, I spent like about a half an hour to 45 minutes playing through the entirety of this Ice Climbers game, and I was just getting frustrated at a lot of the stuff because I was trying to not only complete the like collecting the various vegetables and stuff, but it was hard even for me to freaking like jump them and grab the condor that's like right at the very top.
What the only experience I have with Ice Climbers are that little mini game from Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Yeah,
where you have to get to the top before the before the map actually encloses on itself.
Yeah, that's easy in comparison to what they have for the regular game. No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious, dude. But let's see, with the other game that I think is like very close to being like one of the worst inside that package is Wrecking Crew. Wrecking Crew is like an old. Yeah, I know.
Came in like a wrecking crew.
He said package.
Glad to see you're awake, Gingerboy.
Yeah, I'm holding on.
Yeah, seriously.
Hold on.
Have another beer.
Well, anyway, Wrecking...
I'm running out. I gotta pace myself.
So the whole premise around Wrecking Crew is just basically to destroy walls and trap just various enemies and stuff inside barrels, right? And so basically,
I like how you
a lot
asked
of these mini
right, like we know what you're talking about.
Earlier, he described the game to us as this is this and this is that. So
I know. It's just something I do. I don't mean to talk down upon anybody. I just how I present things.
It's all good. I like making fun of you.
It makes him feel better about himself.
I know.
Yeah, my social inadequacy when it comes to glory holes.
Yeah, you can't quite fill up the glory hole like you do, Jack.
Oh God. Anyway. No, God, now I'm just picturing that.
Don't do that.
No, do not.
That is terrible.
Do not do that. Speaking of terrible, have you seen the video where CM Punk plays a laser tag for... God, what was that? For the Nerdist? Like...
Wait, this... I gotta see this. Alright.
No, I gotta see this too. That's crazy.
CM Punk plays... laser tag.
Well, Gingerboy's looking up that. I'm just gonna wrap up NES Remix. I think the whole game is pretty fun. I love the ideas behind it, but even it has like a lot of like decent games to it. There are plenty of shitty games that kind of bring down the overall like fun factor of it. So really, if I was like somebody who was just looking for like another like Wii U downloadable title and stuff like that, I would highly suggest getting the NES Remix 2 since it has more decent games like Mario 2, Mario 3, I think Zelda 2 and Punch-Out also. So, or you could just wait till later on like the year and stuff and get the retail version with both games.
Yeah, that's what because I also did I got the platinum thing with Nintendo's point reward catalog, and I picked Wario, basically WarioWare. I haven't got a chance to play yet.
Yeah.
I figured it was like there's only a few of the games I was actually interested in. That was the one that was most expensive. I took that one. I figured. Then they announced you can get the NES Remix 1 and 2 for like I think it's like going like $20-$25 or something like that. So I'll probably just pick it up in the fall because I played them. My buddy has both of them.
You know what I miss?
What?
Super Nintendo.
And why is that, man?
I don't know. Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country, freaking
Beavis and Butthead,
Aladdin game. Man,
I actually like Beavis and Butthead for the Genesis.
great game.
Wait, no. I forgot. There's a couple other games. I just forgot what they were. But
dude.
Go ahead.
like Beavis and Butthead for the Sega Genesis. I kid you not. The whole plot of the game, going to try to find the Guar tickets and stuff like that. That was so hilarious, dude. You're like in the nursing home and you're being chased by some old dude in a Segway.
That was awesome.
Not in a Segway, but you're being chased by some old dude in a diaper. And if you freaking crash your Segway or something like that into like crates or something like that, if you are slow enough, the old guy is just going to jump on top of you and his fatness is going to crush you.
Yeah, that was a great game. Well, there's only like 4 levels. Wasn't like there's the mall, the school, the side like the streets, and wasn't the other one like God, what was like a shit? What was the 4th one? I remember like there was like you go into like a fish store. You get attacked by fish.
Yeah, there's a pet store. Yeah, you get attacked by fish, and I think I'm not too sure if it was parrots or whatever the hell it was. But your main attack was like burps and farts and stuff like that.
You had like the stick with the boxing glove on the end.
And one of the boss battles was Anderson.
Yep. Great game. Why don't they HD remake that? Give me that.
Oh my god. Oh, it was so funny. That was actually a good representation, like recreation of that game. But anyway.
Oh man. Is that are you even playing
Yes. Yes, pretty much so.
Alright, Gingerboy, tell us the game Random Stuff, because I've never heard of this game.
Okay, Random Stuff is what I put in the agenda. It's probably the greatest game I've ever met. It's like a combination of like The Last of Us story, but with like Call of Duty gameplay. It's amazing.
Interesting.
Yes, and then it's an amazing game. So basically, because I'm working so much at work, that's an oxymoron for you.
Really?
Yeah.
You work while you're at work.
I pretend I do.
I thought I'd go to work to be on vacation.
Yeah, no. I mean, some people do. I envy those people. I'm not one of them, but some do.
Yeah, it sucks being a supervisor, doesn't it?
I'm not a supervisor. I'm a coordinator.
Weren't you a supervisor?
No, I'm a coordinator. It's like one step and like $40,000 a year difference.
Oh, wow.
No, so basically like Saturday evening and like...
Wait.
Go ahead.
How much you make a year?
We can talk about that later. So, not a lot.
Answer is 12,000.
Yeah. Not much more. No. So basically Saturday evening and like Sundays are like my day to game. And I picked up. I'm not really gonna talk. I'm not gonna like review games here. I picked up Injustice. It was only $8.40 on PSN on a sale.
Yes.
So I bought that game for the third time. Really great. I still love that game. I'm having fun. It's kind of nice game right now because like I could pick it up and play do a couple fights. It takes like 10 minutes. That was a really cool deal. What else did I play? Oh, I finally beat Wolfenstein. I was on like chapter 15 for like 3 weeks now, and I picked up and started to play Sunday morning, and I beat it in like less than an hour. So,
wow.
Yeah. So it was basically I was at like the last point for like 3 weeks. And this whole time didn't even know it. And Tuesday. I'm not gonna date the podcast. I'll edit that out. Tuesday, I bought Last of Us for PS4.
Okay.
But
you actually did.
I actually did it. And
for people listening in the future, that is Tuesday, July 29th.
Yes, is when I bought that game. But we recorded sometime between now and the time of this release.
We recorded July 30th.
Sure. So, I might as well not edit that out now.
I really don't give a fuck anymore.
Okay, cool. Because I'm not gonna edit this for like 8 months. So
the only reason I don't like time dating stuff is mainly for video purposes. Like stuff you talk about, if you talk about stuff in a video, kind of gets dated a lot more than it should be.
This should hopefully be up Saturday, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I'm just saying, that's why I don't like to time date stuff.
Yeah, I understand. But no, I bought that. I installed it, and I turned it on, and that's as far as I gotten so far. I got home yesterday, like at 7:00, and I was asleep by 8. So, and then now it's Wednesday, and I'm recording a podcast. So I haven't got a chance to play it yet. But if you want to hear my review, I believe I talked about it in like episode 4, maybe. Like it was like one of the first podcasts we did. So it's already on there.
Talking about Last of Us at episode 4.
Yeah,
that is a while ago.
Yeah,
it did come out last June then.
Last June, yeah. So it was like 3 or 4. It was in the first like 5. I know that. So yeah, I bought that. That's
Go back a year from now and listen to this shit. We don't want to talk about it anymore.
Well, I haven't got a chance to play it yet, so I can't review the game. But no, I'll hopefully be able to play it this weekend.
I am slightly more interested now that it has a $10 discount on it.
Yeah, and
it comes with the DLC.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the big things for me was actually I wanted to play the DLC because I heard it was great, and then I had an itch to play the game again. So, and I might
pick it up Thursday, July 31st.
That was days ago. What are you talking about? This is live, isn't it?
Fuck it, let's do it live.
No, I did, and I went to GameStop and I got this game. I transferred over my Madden pre-order to get this with my store credit.
Wow.
And I'll pay for Madden when it comes out. But I canceled my Destiny pre-order.
No.
But
and it begins.
No, I'm just gonna get through Amazon.
Stupid Destiny beta took you away. Good, continue.
No, I thought about it. I really don't like. I was looking at because I used for years I would go through Amazon and pre-order my games, and it was like like with shipping and everything, you get it on day of. It was like they raised the price for like $69.
Damn.
But
you don't have Amazon Prime, do you?
No, I did for a while.
You know why they fucking made the price go up?
Why?
To lure more people to Amazon Prime because you get free on-day shipping.
Oh, that's cool. Well, basically, 2-day shipping is on-day shipping for like pre-order stuff. But no, I used to do it forever, and then I started going to GameStop, and I thought about it.
It's like why spend $10 more when you can just go to the store at midnight?
Well, really, I mean, not even going to. I usually go
maybe when they open around 10 a.m. or some shit.
Well, I mean, I always go like after work, and I thought about it. Like, I'm spending after taxes, I'm spending like $65, and I've got to drive across town during rush hour to get the game and then get home. It's like now it's like an hour and a half later. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to spend the extra $3, and I'm just going to pre-order everything through Amazon, and it'll be here when I get home, and I'll play it that way. So no, I just canceled it because I'm decided I'm not going to pre-order through GameStop anymore, just so I don't drive across town. And I'm just going to get everything through Amazon.
What you could do is pre-order it through the game systems that you have.
Yeah, you know how we've had this discussion before. I'm not.
You like physical media.
I like the physical media.
Trade it.
That, and I just don't like paying $60 for. I want a pretty steep discount if I'm going to buy something digital. So.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm going to hold on to Destiny for a while. Destiny seems like a depending on I mean, I'm not going to say
mainly
I'll hold
for me,
forever.
It depends on the level cap.
The level cap when the DLC comes out in the community. Like
go ahead.
Well, I'm worried that once like November hits and like the Call of Duties comes out, the Halos comes out, and like the other big co-op and online game come out, that this game will be forgotten about. Kind of like Grand Theft Auto 5 was. Yeah, not so much.
I hope that doesn't happen.
No, I don't think it's not gonna be abandoned. I'm not saying
so.
there's gonna be like tumbleweeds going across the gameplay.
You can go to Halo 3 right now and find like 4,000 or 5,000.
But I'm talking about the people I want to play with, though. I'm kind of worried. Like I've seen it happen in the last few years with with Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, Grand Theft Auto 5.
It's bound to happen, though.
Like, I mean, no, it's bound to happen, but I'm just hoping it doesn't happen like 6 weeks, or 4 to 6 weeks after it launches. Like we don't play it no more.
As long as it doesn't have the GTA effect, where the multiplayer doesn't come out a month after the game's already been out.
2 weeks.
Oh yeah, no shit.
2 weeks, whatever. It might as well be a month, because in 2 weeks in gaming world, that's a month.
Yeah, no shit.
But yeah, as long as it doesn't have the GTA effect where the multiplayer is delayed, like because in the beta they had wait till you get to level 5, which I think is a good way to start. And since you get if you played the beta on Saturday or whatever it was when the beta was out,
it had like a 2-hour time limit.
You had a 2-hour thing to get like stuff for your character, which makes you think that they're actually going to allow your beta character to go to your actual retail game.
Well, I think it's more they're just so when you start up, it's kind of like when you pre-order a game, you get a cool costume kind of thing.
Yeah, it's bound to your account. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I think it's more of that than anything. But no, they did have during that 2-hour span, they had the moon was open.
Yeah, they did that all throughout that Iron Banner stuff.
Yeah.
Which kind of pisses me off because on Saturdays I work.
Yep.
And 2 p.m. Western time is fucking 5 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. And I'm already at work for an hour.
Yeah, I got home just as it was starting, so I just played the moon mission. It was alright. Pretty fun. I enjoyed it. The moon was pretty cool. I did get to play on the moon in multiplayer. Oh, that's cool. I'm curious, does Bungie know that there's no gravity on the moon?
No, there is gravity. It's just reduced gravity.
There's like, yeah.
But they also terraform stuff too, so.
True that. But there, I don't think they did that. The aliens did that in this game, but that's just me. I don't know. I'm sure they'll explain when the game comes out.
Yeah, hopefully Peter Dinklage is a little bit better. I like that he was robotic, kind of like that cold, calculating feeling.
Yeah, these are no emotions.
The no emotion, yeah, because he's a robot.
Ruthless aggression. That's something.
Fuck off. But I'm gonna gloss over that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I hope he actually just shows a little bit more emotion. Not much though, so I do like that cold robotic computing thing feel he did. But for some of the cutscenes that they played, like I did choose the right one. I hope I did.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I kind of wish he had a little bit more emotion there.
Yeah,
but as for the whole part, it's like, good, you're alive. That part, like, that was great for robotic, but you can't. It seems like the ghost or whatever Peter Dinklage's character's name is.
Yeah.
Like, I hope there's more feel to him than just like a cold calculating computer. Yeah. I want him to be that, but maybe with a little bit more katana.
I hope there's DLC come out where I can just get Bender from Futurama to be my ghost. That'd be awesome.
It's like, hey, you bite my shiny metal
took the
ass.
freaking words out of my mouth, Jack. God, I'm fun on a bun. Just constantly drinking.
I'm gonna go to another moon with blackjack and hookers.
Dang it! Just keep thinking of my jokes,
dude. Jack is on the road to this week.
Apparently, Jack's been watching Futurama lately, like I have too.
I haven't watched Futurama in like almost a year or two.
I've been
It's been about a year for me as well.
I'm slowly going through the series again. I'm on like season 3 now. Oh, so good.
Man, you gotta catch a ride in your pimp mobile.
I'm gonna make my own moon with its own music park and blackjack and hookers. You know what? Just forget the whole thing.
No, just forget the moon and forget the blackjack.
Forget the whole thing.
Oh man, Jack, I love you, man. Oh, that made my day.
Congratulations for keeping your word on this show. I'll give you a clap.
Oh.
And
Swig of beer for Jackie boy.
Oh. Yum.
Yep. Oh man, I'm about to open my last beer, guys.
Damn. I have like a quarter left of my second beer.
Slacker.
No, I gotta do cleanse stuff after this. I don't want to be drunk because it's against one of the rules when you do it in practice.
Oh, that sucks.
It's from the person who doesn't drink on this show. It's like, that sucks that you can't be drunk in your own practice.
Well, it just sucks that you can't enjoy yourself while you're freaking like playing games, you know? Like, oh hey, I could just imagine Knuckles in the field or something like that, trying to help his clan out and stuff like, shoot.
Dude, you're shooting me in the back. Sorry, man, you're like an enemy. We're fucking red team. The enemy team was blue. How the
There's
fuck
3 of you,
blue?
man. I can't tell.
He's all shooting random barrels and stuff, and all of a sudden his clan gets to a certain point. Hey, we're gonna win!
It's like, don't worry, guys. I got the rocket launcher.
Shot it backwards.
Drunk rocket launcher.
Speaking of shooting rocket launchers backwards, I watched Commando because of the BRB flicks.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie is still fucking great.
It is. I agree.
But Gingerboy, is that all you've been playing?
Yeah, like does it mean like the 2 hours of gameplay I've done this week? Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, everyone knows Michael Bay, right?
Unfortunately,
explosions.
Yes.
Hey, Bad Boys 2 was a fucking national treasure. Okay.
Well, okay, you know what? Bad Boys series and Pain and Gain are really good movies, but other than that, you can fuck off.
But, well, we all know what he's done to the Transformers franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And, kind of sad what he did to the Dinobots. Well, what I've been playing is Transformers War for Cybertron.
Is that the one based off the movie?
Yes.
I was about to say, it's not the Transformers games that are based off the movies.
Okay.
It is the High Noon Studios games. They're actually the only good Transformers game since... Let me think. Insert random silence here.
Wait, isn't that
Never?
Isn't that the game?
Is that the second one or the first one they made?
It is.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Follow Cybertron is the second one.
Okay, I own the first one on the Xbox.
Yeah, I do too.
I
We should play
remember playing War
co-op.
for Cybertron.
We should play co-op.
I don't have gold.
Aw.
Fuck you!
I remember
I like
liking
Jack's
the
Glory
co-op
Hole
in
better.
that game too. Oh,
That's the name of the episode.
Yep, dude, I'm way ahead of you on this.
Yes.
I already wrote it down. It's already been written down.
I'm just reading the show notes right now. Transformers War for Cyberto.
No, it's Transformers War of Cybertron. Yeah, it's like, this game is fucking great. The only thing that pisses me off, really, about this game is Starscream
Yeah.
and the multiplayer.
What about Starscream? You know? Oh, really, Knuckles?
I didn't do it. That's all Gingerboy.
Damn it, Gingerboy.
Since this is a visual gag, Gingerboy changed our show notes from Knuckles playing Transformers War for Cybertron to Jack's Glory Hole.
It's only a 3-minute game.
Oh.
Maybe for you, it's more of a 30-second game for me.
He finds you more
And
attractive.
there are no
obviously.
winners.
No, I'm the winner because I get to blow a load. But
I'm gonna go.
as I
home
was
now,
saying
guys.
about Transformers now, reason why I don't like Starscream is first off, he's a bitch.
Yeah.
Second
It's always a
off,
good reason. Valid reason.
That's a good reason, actually. He is a bitch.
Second off, the weapons he usually starts off with is a sniper rifle, which is good in a long range game, for long range fights. But it's kind of terrible when most of the fights in his levels are close quarters combat.
Oh yeah,
Normally, most people hate Starscream. The fact that first off, he is a bitch again, and the flying missions. Like, no one really likes the flying missions in Transformers. I really don't have a problem with that because I actually enjoy playing as Starscream when he's flying.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I enjoy that. But whenever he's like in like Transformer mode and actually fighting like other Autobots, just the combat itself kind of sucks because he's I forgot what class he was. I know he's not the leader class, but he's kind of fuck. Oh crap! What did I get?
Huh. Does he have more than just the sniper rifle, or is that just it?
No, he has a sniper rifle. He starts off with a sniper rifle and EMP fully auto shotgun.
Oh, brother.
Which,
I mean, really, that's more like a support type of deal.
Yeah, it seems like that. But whenever he's playing, whenever you're playing as him, he actually kind of sucks with the shotgun. I was playing as Barricade during the Megatron campaign. Because in the War of Cybertron, you could choose what character you want during what particular campaign.
Yeah.
I was playing as Barricade because I didn't want to play as Megatron, and when I did that, like the shotgun was pretty fucking badass. Basically, he was all around good support character. Like he threw up a hollow shield that deflected bullets. And he starts off with an assault rifle and a shotgun. Of course, you could pick up weapons on the map, like, throughout the level if you need be. And it's kind of... Playing as Starscream just isn't doing it for me. Like, I found myself mostly just staying in his vehicle form as the jet and just firing infinite rockets at people.
I know. That sounds pretty awesome, too.
Yeah, that was fun. Then, I haven't got a chance to play as the Autobot campaign. Like, I've just been playing through the Decepticon. But, hopefully,
Decepticons!
No, since the name of this episode is Jack's Glory Holes. Decepticons!
And boom goes the dynamite.
Well, you know what? They don't call Starscream a bitch for nothing.
Jack made him that.
Also, apparently, Starscream was an Autobot.
Yeah, he was, apparently, from the beginning part of it.
However, I'm enjoying it. I like the third-person shooter. The only real complaint I have about the multiplayer is if you do it now, if you join in now, you're either playing with people that have perfected that game, or total noobs. And the people who perfected that game definitely outweigh the noobs. Yeah, it's like kind of sad to see because you don't have like. I joined the online game to get a couple achievements a couple nights ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like I joined in, fucking. I won because I joined in on the winning team. There's only 16 people in that game though.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wait, and as a whole?
As a whole, like 16 people online in that game, which is sad because this is a great game. It actually is. Of course, it doesn't have the Halo or Call of Duty.
Oh, this is Halo War Cybertron?
I would buy that game in a heartbeat. It combines two of my favorite things: Halo, Transformers.
God, man, just seeing like so many people, like not even that many people, like online in that game, you know, it reminds me when I bought Black Ops 2 for the Wii U and went on like tried to go online playing that. I kid you not. There was like about maybe 1,000 something in total.
If you want, I can call my buddy.
It was hilarious.
Who also the other person in the world that has the game on Wii U, and you guys could play 1v1 online.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I got rid of the game like about like the week after I bought it too. He's like, dude, there's nobody online.
Yeah. So apparently my buddy's the only person in the world that has the game on Wii U. Okay, got it.
Well, yeah, Call of Duty on Wii U. Yeah.
But as saying, that game was great. I'm just kind of disappointed in the online aspect for it because the online for that game was pretty fucking awesome. Pick a class, a leader role, support, scientist, which is a healer, I think, and destroyer, which I think is a tank, and just each class has its own way of feeling. Where if you're a leader, you usually like based off either Optimus or Megatron, where you either have a tank as your vehicle weapon, or you're basically firing machine guns out of a car. And for medic, I think you transform into a SUV. Or SUV type of vehicle, because on Cybertron they weren't actually cars; they were like just robotic, like off-brand vehicles. Like I think you can tell like one looks like a Camaro, but it's not really a Camaro.
Yeah.
And Bumblebee is a fucking Volkswagen Bug. That's your support class.
A Volkswagen Bug.
Basically is what it looks like. Of course, in the original Transformers, Bumblebee was a bug.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been playing. I hope I can get a chance to go through the Autobot campaign soon. But, gotta beat Decepticon campaign, and hopefully that'll go by fast. Alright, well, what topics do we have today, guys?
We have quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, it's like, opposed to last week where we were just talking about Destiny, we did manage to bring that up a little bit for tonight, but since we did a whole episode on it, not really going to talk about it a whole lot because I know we played it a lot more since we recorded. Or,
yep.
Maybe me and Jack of Hearts have. Gingerboy hasn't had time.
Did you say Jack Farts?
Jack of Hearts.
Jack of Farts?
Yep.
Yep, Jack of Hearts.
No, that's what Rothbard called me. No, I kid you not. On one of the old Blue shows and stuff like that.
That's funny.
Well, moving into our topics, we're going to talk a little about EA for the next probably 45 minutes.
Let's not do that.
I hope not. Maybe probably about 10, 15 minutes.
Like 4 to 8 would be great.
4 to 8. Well,
4 to 8.
EA announced that they're creating a service for Xbox One users where you get to play their quote latest EA games. All you have to pay is $4.99 a month.
Okay.
The way they're starting their beta off, and the way their system set up, the beta, you get to play FIFA 14, Madden 25, Peggle 2, and Battlefield 4. The year pay for this is $30 a year. You could pay $30 for Battlefield 4 right now, $15 for Peggle.
Yep.
Madden 25 is probably 50 cents.
No, it's actually still going. It's still going for like $50 on PS4 and Xbox One.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
God, man.
And FIFA for about 50. Surprisingly, soccer games are only sports games that really hold up besides the wrestling games.
Yeah. This is interesting. Coming from EA, I'm getting a lot of very confused by it though, where they talk about you can play the latest games, and they talk about the games that are like that's a great deal right now. Like Peggle 2 is our game I want to play. Battlefield 4 is a year old at this point. Madden 25, Madden 26 comes out in August. FIFA 15 comes out.
They're not even calling it year.
No, it's Madden. Madden 26 is Madden 15, 2015. That's weird. Madden 15 is Madden 26. Apparently, this is the Final Fantasy of the United States.
The football games.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy of the football games. That's a good call.
So yeah, but I mean, you read into it though. They talk about
how about this for a show talk? Instead of Jack Squirrel, Final Fantasy Madden.
We can do that. Madden 15 is 26. I don't know. But I'm getting mixed messages from this. Where I read the article. It sounds good. I kind of read like the highlights of it, like the people were quoting it and talking about it on Twitter, and then I kind of read the article. They talk about how you can play the latest games of EA's, but they give you early access. Like you can play demos of the games 5 days before they come out, which is cool. But you also you get a discount on buying the games on through their service. Which if I'm getting the games on EA's access thing here, if I can just stream them, why do I need to buy them? Like they're saying we could put the latest games. Why am I buying these games? But to me, it sounds like pretty much we're gonna play a bunch of like old games, which they have a lot of. I mean, you can say what you want about EA. They make like you look back at their history. In the last 10 years, there's probably a lot of really good games in there. If I hadn't played them already, I'd want to play. But I don't think we're gonna get Madden 15 on there to stream for like part of our $5 a month deal. To me, it seems like we're gonna get a bunch of old games, and then we can buy their new games at a small discount.
Well, you know what? How I look at it is like I just don't really see anything inside this whole EA deal that really seems appealing to me in retro aspect, because for one, I do not play a lot of EA's games. I mean, on a rare occasion, I might play like a couple of things. Like I am planning on trying to play Mirror's Edge 2 when that finally does come out, like next year or whenever. Like Dragon Age Inquisition, obviously, but yeah, this whole like $30 a year, it's good for the people who actually love to play like those type of games like on a yearly basis. I mean, that's a good deal for them, but I just don't really see the overall appeal of it for me.
And like I said, like the new games, I'll bet will not be on there right away to play. Like you have to buy those games. I guarantee what it is after 6 months to a year, they'll be on there to, like as a streaming. But till that point, you have to buy them, because they even talk about it. Well, you can get a small discount buying Madden 15 or Dragon Age Inquisition. They say that specifically in the article. So to me, it like, but I mean,
isn't the discount like about?
I think it's like $10 or something like that.
Like 10%, I thought it was. But...
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know. Like, I think it's a pretty cool deal if depending on what's on this thing when it comes out. Right now, it doesn't really appeal to me. With like, I don't think a lot of people like Battlefield 4. I think if you have a new console, you probably bought this game.
Yeah, it was one of the first 6 games that was out, along with Madden 25
and FIFA. Where like those are all like those are 3 launch titles. Pickle 2 was I believe a launch title on Xbox One.
It was close. It came out in December.
Okay.
Even that terrible NBA game that they have came out at launch.
Yeah,
too.
NBA Live. And
half of the launch titles were EA Sports titles.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
So I mean, if you depending on what's on, it's hard to say right now because it's in beta. But who knows? Like, depending on what's on this thing when it officially launches.
If Dragon Age Inquisition comes out, if the beta if this actually comes out before Dragon Age Inquisition does, I might actually try this for Dragon Age Inquisition.
Just to get the discount?
Just get the discount, and maybe for NHL 15.
Yeah. I mean, if you... the only problem... I mean, it's hard for me because I'm the only one on this podcast who's having an Xbox One. And I've talked about before, I buy a lot of my games I play. Majority of my game time is on EA games. So if this was available on PS4, and we'll get to that in a minute why it's not going to be, then I'd be much more interested in it. But I mean, we talked about like earlier about me not being a digital guy. But I mean, if they do come out and this has like Dead Space 1, 2, and 3 on it, Mirror's Edge 1 on it. I mean, what's that? Never mind. But there's good games that they made, and if they have a lot of the games they made from the last generation,
EA has a lot of good games, and if they tried to do what PS4's or PlayStation is talking about with their PlayStation Now, I think is what their program's called.
Yeah,
and have a lot of the old games like Mass Effect on there.
That's another one.
I would definitely try. I would definitely get this.
That'd be cool.
I don't see Mass Effect being on there because I mean, there's been a lot of talk of them doing the remastered editions of Mass Effect trilogy on the new consoles.
I thought that was just all rumors.
It's a rumor, but I mean, it sounds almost like it from inside sources. I mean, but I don't know. It's kind of a weird situation where like, you know, do you want to put some of these games on here and then they might re-release them as a remastered? I mean. But if they put like Dragon Age 1 on there and the Mass Effect trilogy on there, and maybe you missed out on some of these games on the last generation, this is a great deal. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a lot of games that you could play right away.
Oh, yeah.
I would say if they came out with the full catalog of some of the older games, this is better than PlayStation Now or PlayStation Plus. I'm sorry,
and
with their free games.
Let's actually get into that now.
Okay. Hey,
but like Gingerboy said earlier, like it's not going to be on the PlayStation because apparently the EA tried to make a deal with PlayStation or Sony, and they didn't want their EA's game catalog or what's it called again? They didn't want it on their consoles. They didn't want EA's access program on PlayStation because they quote. PlayStation fans are more interested in PlayStation fans. They basically don't think PlayStation fans want the EA Access subscription. Yeah.
This is so stupid to me. Like, their reasoning is horrible. To me,
it's what the real reasoning is. They don't want another Access program to compete with their PlayStation Now.
That's all, true, too. That's all it is. It's just they don't want competition with when they're going to actually have a better price.
They're going to have it. EA's going to have $5 a month, and PlayStation Now is going to have like $15, $20 a month. And they don't want the cheap competition.
Yeah,
because they know this is a smart business move by them. But
yeah, it is.
It sucks for the fans too, because we don't get these for the PlayStation adopters. We don't get this.
It's not that the consumers of PlayStation consoles don't want this. It's that Sony doesn't want this for their consoles. So basically, we're being screwed over because they have the PlayStation Now, and we've talked about the PlayStation Now before, and we don't know what the pricing structure. We don't know what it's going to be like, but
it's been rumored to be around $15 to $20 a month.
Well, I mean, if they do the monthly,
which is still a good deal for like unlimited games.
Yeah, if it comes in, we're talking about most of the PlayStation 3 catalog. That's not just EA games, and a lot of EA games are old sports games. But I don't. It's just so stupid to me. The reasoning for that is dumbfounding. Like, we don't think this is a good deal for consumers. How is this not a good deal for consumers? First off, we're consumers. We have the right to decide what's a good deal or not for us. We're talking about the EA Access right now. I just personally, I mean, if this was on PS4, I probably wouldn't get it because of the games. Most of the EA games I've probably already bought and played and beat.
Yeah, you already had Madden 25 on your PS4, don't you?
I traded it in, but I got 40. Hey, I paid $45 for it.
You also traded in Battlefield 4.
Battlefield.
Yeah, but I couldn't. That's because I couldn't play it.
Right.
No, but
to be fair, no one on Talking Ship community plays it anymore, except for maybe Cam Dollar.
Nope. No, I don't think. No, you can't. No one can really play it either right now. No, I just think it's so silly to have that. I mean, like I think they need a better reasoning than what they had.
Beer number 3.
Oh, really, dude? I'm about done with 6.
You started before I did, asshole.
Well, you should drink faster to catch up.
Fuck you.
No, Jack already got me. But you can have a sloppy seconds.
Glory hole?
Yeah. It's glorious.
Dude, you Jack,
my God.
You had a lot of attendance. Where's your glory hole located?
I ain't gonna discuss that. Anyway.
That is confidential information that you had to find on the low Walmart bathroom stall.
No, that's where you find Knuckles. It's a very small hole. It's hard to see. It's like a pinpoint.
No, that's where you get the information to go to the glory hole. That's not where the glory hole is.
But anyway, Madden. No.
He wants the attention directed away from him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Well, anyway, this whole thing about the Sony denying that EA.
I actually thought you were about to say, speaking of glory holes.
Oh no. But anyway, that whole Sony denying the EA access thing and stuff like that. It's a smart business move, obviously, just like what you were saying, Knuckles. I mean, for one, it does compete head on with the PlayStation Plus service, which you know what?
PlayStation Plus. It competes with PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now that they're trying to roll out.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. But the only difference I could possibly see is just okay, the only difference really is more or less my own pretty much viewpoint upon the whole EA access thing, and that's just totally opinionated type of stuff. But other than that, I just think it's okay.
PlayStation Now isn't coming to the PS3, is it?
Yeah, actually, I think it is. It's PS3, PS4. I thought. I mean, I'm not too sure. I believe it is, though.
Because I was going to say if PlayStation Now wasn't coming to the PS4, I'm sure Sony could have made a deal with EA, and it's like, you can't be on our PlayStation 4, but you can be on our PlayStation 3. Which, that would make a deal that wouldn't make them compete with each other.
True.
And Sony will get the money from EA, but apparently I'm wrong. But, okay, moving on to our next topic. Everyone knows that Dragon Age got delayed to November 18th, and I'm kind of sad about that.
Yep. Yeah, I know, but at the same time, at least it's coming out this year.
Yeah, it's kind of sad news for EA. They're not getting PlayStation. Dragon Age got pushed back to November, and then Battlefield Hardline got pushed back to 2015.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, that's just the type of, well, this is exactly the type of role EA has pretty much been on for the last few years. You know, little quirks here and there, but yeah. That really is a kick in the pants for them.
Yeah, but at least they're pushing it back to, like, I like to see the silver lining in this. Like, they're pushing it back to make the game better. To make the games better, not the game. November, I don't see how much I can get done in a month. I hope the game's great, like Dragon Age was. I hope the Dragon Age Inquisition is great. Battlefield Hardline, it's like, they cannot have another failed Battlefield game.
No shit.
All right, what I missed? I'm sorry, guys. I was peeing.
See, you could have played that off like I did.
What'd you do?
I just left and came back.
Oh, okay.
Alright, apparently Gingerboy put in a Skype chat, said he had to go pee, and then came in and announced it to everyone.
I found another beer, guys. Oh my god.
I'm on my last one.
Beer number 7.
I'm about to start hard liquor. God damn it, I don't want to do the
man.
one. Well, yeah, it's like Battlefield Hardline's been pushed back to early 2015. I hope, for the love of God, we don't have another Battlefield 4 incident.
I think that's why they pushed it back.
They can't afford.
Yeah.
They can't afford to have another one of those.
They can't afford. They did great with the Destiny launch, but I'm pretty sure that's Microsoft that did that.
Yeah,
or not Destiny. Wow, what the fuck am I saying? Titanfall.
Yeah, Titanfall. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah, that might be a reason why they were on Microsoft services in the first place. No, I think if it came out in October, I believe is when it's supposed to come out.
I think
and it bombed
late October. Yeah,
I think it was like the 21st or 28th. And it bombed. They might as well put Battlefield 4 on the shelf somewhere. We have to talk about EA here next to Medal of Honor, and just tuck it away for a while.
Yeah, no shit.
Start from scratch, because I mean they would destroy the series, and they've done a lot of damage to that series over the last year.
Yeah, it's like Battlefield 3 was pretty bad, but it was nowhere near as bad as what Battlefield 4 had happened.
Yeah, and I mean, the only thing that sucks about this, and I mean it sucks. Kind of, I mean, I've waited 10 years for this, but I can wait another few months. Is if Battlefield Hardline comes out in early 2015, I'm assuming Star Wars Battlefront it was supposed to come out in spring 2015. I imagine that's getting pushed back till fall.
Which, like I was about to say this, Battlefield Hardline can't have, like, it being pushed back to spring is bad because it doesn't compete with the Call of Duty.
Yeah, but
I guess in a way is actually a good thing too.
Yeah, because they always sure come out like a week or two before Call of Duty, but I mean, I'm not sure if that's the best thing.
Battlefield fans don't play Call of Duty, and Call of Duty fans don't play Battlefield.
True that.
Unless they're bored.
Unless they got nothing else to do, waste 15 minutes. Then they get on.
They gotta hate on something. Then
the Battlefield fans get on Call of Duty for a match, and it's like, why the fuck am I playing this? Quit. I've done that before.
Oh man.
But it's like Battlefield servers down. Okay, Call of Duty. Wait, why the fuck am I playing Call of Duty? Go to Netflix.
Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, hey, let's boycott Call of Duty. All of a sudden, day of release, everybody's playing Call of Duty.
No, but what was I saying? If Battlefield doesn't, if Battlefield is a AAA shooter has been known for fall being the AAA category. But with it being pushed to new IP territory, like Titanfall, got a lot of other fucking games.
Like spring, basically.
Yeah, the spring. That's what I mean by the spring category, where new IPs come out and they come in.
Yeah.
So the new IPs can be announced for contention for fall AAA next year's fall AAA titles, or 3 years from now fall AAA titles. They're being pushed back to new IP territory, and it's kind of got me worried, because if they have a Battlefield title that's a AAA known title announced with a bunch of newcomers. That's going to hurt the newcomers, first of all.
Yep.
And Battlefield Heart, that's going to hurt their sales if the game's not rock solid.
Yeah.
And then if they're hurting their, like you said, Tyler or Gingerboy, with the Battlefront, the Star Wars game, that being at fall of 2015, that's going to, the bad Battlefield Hardline launch will hurt the fucking Battlefront launch.
Yeah, they're going to hurt the company. I mean, altogether with this. I mean, I think it's actually for the best. I mean,
yeah, pushing it back is for the better. I'm just saying, if they don't have an actual good launch when it actually comes out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at this point, they don't have any wiggle room with the Battlefield IP. No, I mean, I'm not too surprised that Battlefront got pushed back. I mean, look at the E3 press conference. They were still showing. They didn't have any actual game footage to show, and this game is supposed to come out in
a year,
March, April, and that was in June. They still didn't have any actual gameplay to show. That's pretty concerning to me. So maybe an extra 6 months will be bad for that. But I mean, I do want to talk about. I heard you mention Dragon Age. This sucks. Okay. This, I mean,
it sucks if you want to play all the games that come out this fall.
Yeah,
true.
So I mean, October 7th was a good time for me. I mean, I'm talking
really,
personally here.
There was 3 AAA fucking RPGs that came out that day,
and I don't care about the only one I care about was Dragon Age. I mean, really, in October I had Smash Brothers for the 3DS, Assassin's Creed,
which you could have played anywhere.
Yeah. But I mean, in October 28th, I had Assassin's Creed Unity, and then I had Dragon Age. Those are the 3 games I'm getting. But in November, on the 18th, is when Dragon Age Inquisition is coming out now. On Far Cry 4 is coming out on the same day.
We've discussed this on numerous episodes.
Have we?
Yes.
About how Far Cry 4 and Dragon Age are coming out on the same day?
Yeah, that was before That was the episode before Destiny.
Yeah, episode 56. Yeah,
they just announced it last week.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it was
you've been a little workaholic.
It was in our topics last week. I put it in our topics last week to talk about. We didn't talk about it.
Oh yes,
we talked about it. We talked about it on Facebook in our private messages.
Oh, that's right. That's right too.
I'm sure you talked about this on numerous episodes.
No, but anyways. So,
well, I guess it won't hurt the few listeners we have to hear something we've already talked about.
So, shush.
Don't tell me to shush.
I'll shove your head in Jack's glory hole.
No. That's not good for anyone.
Imagine that, Jack. Imagine that.
I don't want to imagine that.
Match my tongue wiggling through your glory hole.
No.
It's full of smegma.
Gross.
Anyways. No, so we got Dragon Age and Far Cry on the same day, and then 3 days later, Pokemon comes out, and then there's a rumor.
You can't put Pokemon into this category.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna freaking
you can't because you can play Pokemon when you're at work.
No, I can't. I can't do that. I can do that.
I mean, I don't mean on your lunch break.
How long do you think my poops are? I'm a quick pooper. All right, like I'm in out.
Hey, maybe a third generation Pokemon game can fucking make you poop longer.
You know what? I don't want to get ass-y, so I'm not gonna sit down and pooper too long. So
he's just in there for an hour or something like that.
See?
Tyler, you're dead in there.
I don't know what to call this episode: Jack's Glory Hole or Gingerboy's ass knee.
No, we're not doing that. And then
I'm conflicted now.
No, so and then there's a rumor that Super Smash Bros. Wii U might be coming out on November 21st.
Oh,
and I know this is
man.
what's really upsetting me. The week after is the week of Thanksgiving. I had that week off, and I canceled it.
Okay.
And now I can't get that week off.
Oh, damn. Dude.
So,
oh man,
you fool.
Yes, I
have no pity for you because I did the same. You know what? I sure feel sorry for you because I did the same shit with the 4th of July weekend. Like, I had the weekend of the 4th of July off for vacation. I was going to go to Austin, Texas for a gaming convention.
Yep.
Well,
gaming with a Y.
No.
And Glory Holes.
No.
The Glory Hole Convention.
You know, a part of me wants to walk into that convention and just see a bunch, like all the booths, just have walls and just
with a hole in it.
With just dicks sticking in them.
Jack's been running it for like 6 years.
It's the day after the porn convention in Las Vegas.
Oh. You just see one booth. There's just a bunch of asses everywhere.
Wow. But
God, let's get back to gaming here. This is for too much.
I'm trying to, but he keeps diverting it to fucking glory holes.
I'm kind of jealous. I don't have one.
A glory hole?
Yeah.
I'm sure if you go to your Walmart fucking bathroom stall, you might find the location.
I don't want to get chlamydia. It's disgusting in there.
But as I was saying, you know what? I can't even do it. I forgot what I was saying.
You were gonna go to a convention in Texas.
Oh yes, I was going to go to a convention in Texas for my vacation that weekend.
Yeah.
Parents told me that, or my mom told me that she was going on a cruise in July, like this month.
Mm-hmm.
Back in, she told me. Sorry, cough.
You're choking on a spit.
No, she told me
Jack's glory hole chokes him up.
Back in May, I canceled my vacation time in fucking June. Well, she told me the day after I canceled my vacation time that we're not going on a cruise in July.
Right.
Well, fuck. I canceled my vacation time. Can't get it back. I had the 4th of July weekend off. I was going to get drunk and shoot explosives. The typical redneck thing to do in the South.
Yeah.
Well, can't do that, so I'm stuck at work on the 4th of July weekend. I know how you feel, Gingerboy.
Yep. No, actually, I had that week off, so I don't know how you feel.
I'm talking about you lost your vacation time during Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
I know how it is to lose your holiday time.
Yeah, it's pretty upsetting.
Yeah,
but at least we have Thanksgiving in there, and I can eat delicious food and watch football. God damn, is it November yet? I'm ready for November to get here. I just thought about Thanksgiving.
I'm ready for fucking Thanksgiving just for the food. And
yep.
Black Friday sales.
I don't give a shit about Black Friday.
No, dude, you can get fucking shit ton of games for cheap on Black Friday.
I'm gonna have plenty of games to play that week.
Dude, some of those games that have come out in October are on sale for Black Friday for half off.
I might pick up Evil Within sometime in December. That's about it. I'm not. The games I'm really super interested in, I'm buying. So.
God, what was it? What Pokemon game came out last? Not X and Y. Oh, the year when Black 2 came out. Black and White 2 came out for the 3DS. That Black Friday, they were on sale for $15.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, for a $40 fucking 3DS game, yes, that was a great deal.
It was actually a regular 2D, regular DS game.
It was a 3DS/2DS game.
Yeah, it came out after 3DS, but it wasn't 3D.
But I picked that up I picked up Lot 2 for $15 that night.
Nice.
But yeah, it was a good deal. And like sometimes you get new games, sometimes you don't. It's just a deal to draw. Which I also suspect that Xbox One will probably be $299 or $250 on Black Friday.
I'd probably go 300, maybe. Big fun with 300. Oh,
yeah, maybe. Yeah, I was thinking maybe 300, maybe 300 or 250. Yeah, I don't know why I said 200. I meant fucking 300 and 250.
If it's 250, I might actually pick one up just because it's because I know eventually I'll get one.
Just because
I might just bite the bullet then.
Yeah.
I can just play Peggle 2 on it for a year.
But what about your Games for Gold where you can get all those shitty arcade games for free?
Actually, I gotta say, I forgot to mention this last month, but Xbox for the month of July, they had a really good. They had Guacamelee for free.
Yeah, I got that.
Which is pretty cool, actually. I mean, that was a game that just like the day it came out, it was free for Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that was a pretty cool deal. And then let me look it up because I was looking at some other games that you're getting free for August. I'm looking at it right now. You get Crimson Dragon for Xbox One. Let me look at this again.
I might pick that up because that was actually a good game.
Well, it's free, so I'd recommend picking it up.
Yeah, it was a good game for the 360.
Wait, let me look. August. Oh no, it's $20, but that ain't bad.
Oh, yeah, because I have to pay for it.
Yeah, I think that one gets paid.
Yeah, because on the 360 you got the game for free, but you had to pay for the.
Oh no, it is free. It's Crimson Dragon and Strike Suit Zero is the two free Xbox One games.
I do not know what that second game is.
It looks like a outer space shooter game. Doesn't look very interesting. And you get for 360 you get Motocross Madness and Dishonored, which Dishonored is a fantastic game. I mean, if you don't have that, you should definitely get that now.
360
for 360.
Dishonored?
Yes.
Fucking get Dishonored tomorrow.
That game is awesome. And I'm looking up PlayStation. They just announced PlayStation Plus free games.
As you're looking at that,
I'm actually on the screen right now.
All right.
PS4 owners get Road Not Taken. It's a puzzle game. And Fez, which Fez is an awesome game I have for 360. And PS3 owners get Crysis 3, which is a piece of shit, and Proteus.
Well, Proteus isn't that bad of a game, though. I mean, it doesn't last for too long, but at least it's enjoyable.
Like Knuckles Glory Hole.
Yo. Hey, it's not my Glory Hole. It's fucking jacked.
Oh, and Vita owners get Metrico, and looks like a Lego
Dragon's Crown.
Oh, Dragon. Oh yeah, Dragon's Crown.
Wait,
that's right.
What?
Yeah, Dragon's.
What users get what?
If you're a Vita owner, you get Metroco, and you get Dragon's Crown. Yep.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of excited about that one. You know, I like Dragon's Crown when I played it on the PS3.
I could have swore I heard Lego.
Well, that was actually for Europe. I read that wrong.
Fuck, I'm gonna make a Euro account.
You can easily do that. But then don't you have to get PlayStation Plus for Europe then? Your European account?
Yep. You spent $50 to $60 on a free game.
Nah, it'd be $15 on a free game. Actually, it would be $15 on a $15 game.
So you break even?
Pretty much. Well, we all know the creators of Borderlands basically shut down earlier this year. Irrational Games, we're sad to see them go right after the launch of Bioshock Infinite.
Wait, you said the creators of Borderlands shut down?
Or Bioshock, my bad.
Okay, that's alright.
Irrational, yeah.
Yeah, Irrational Games shut down earlier this year. And we all know 2K owns the rights to BioShock.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, there's a rumor going around that maybe 2K's teasing a new BioShock game. They have this picture says, "Come bite the apple, Eve's Garden at Poseidon Plaza."
Yep. And now it's probably going to be the much more anticipated by some gamers' eyes, the BioShock Strip Club game.
BioShock Jack's glory hole.
And it's in the bathroom. It's in the bathroom at Eve's Garden.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna let that go. I think that's fantastic. I wish, Jack, you had a glory hole. So
Jack, go to a local gas station bathroom and create a glory hole. All you need is a power drill and a special head. Heyo.
That means two things.
Yes, it does.
Some random person or something just... That'd be kind of funny. Some random person's using the bathroom. All of a sudden they look through the holes like, what the hell is this? Ah! No. Like from Scary Movie.
Just goes his ear. Oh,
God.
damn it.
Oh, yeah, he's like... the dick tickles the ear and he just shove it straight through his fucking head.
Yeah, let's go on to BioShock, right?
I would talk about BioShock, but my webpage decided to fuck over and go to something about Naughty Dog.
So anyways, 2K is teasing, they put up a couple pictures on their Twitter account about BioShock, like pictures that you'd see in the initial BioShock game.
Right.
And as we know, like we talked about, Irrational Games is closed, and 2K owns the rights to BioShock.
Right. So,
to me, it's a little early to announce a BioShock game when they just said a few months ago they're not working on one. And I mean, we've heard about that before. We're not working on this game, but they are. But I doubt it when the company closed. I'm wondering, is this the long-awaited BioShock Vita game?
They did it was announced at E3 2011 that they had a game for the Vita, but it was never
I don't think they ever started on it,
Yeah, they
though.
never actually started on it.
Okay.
And from rumors of that, Ken Levine was trying to make it seem like sort of a Final Fantasy Tactics type of game with BioShock.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be pre-Rapture.
Yep.
Before everything went to shit.
That's what I said, pre-Rapture.
I was just saying for the lowest common denominator, we got to tell them what you meant by that. God. Go suck Jack's glory hole.
Jack's glory hole,
right?
Yeah. I've already done that. Not that entertaining.
Oh.
That's just me.
Sorry, Jack, you have a small dick. I'm sorry.
What the hell's going on? I'm drunk. What?
I'm buzzed, so...
You guys are weird when you're drunk.
Hey,
anyway.
I'm not drunk yet, okay? I know exactly what I'm doing. But, hey, at least we're still talking about...
That doesn't make me feel too well assured.
But, yeah...
to me, I mean, I've lost... Even if 2K is making this, if it actually is like BioShock for the new consoles...
I hope it's not a repeat of BioShock 2.
If it comes out as a BioShock, like, oh god, no. That's what I was worried about. Like, if it does come out as, like, this is the next
Which
BioShock
2 was an okay game, but with going from the great Irrational game BioShock, playing as the Big Daddy,
Yeah, it was one of those games where it was a mediocre game. The only thing that we always remember it is because it had BioShock in the title.
Yep.
I'm just kind of worried that, I mean, Irrational Games, the two they worked on were fantastic. Two of my favorite games of the entire generation.
Of course, the DLC for BioShock Infinite wasn't that great. Well, Burial at Sea and Burial at Sea Part 2 were good, but no one cares about that fucking Horde mode. Why the fuck would you put a Horde mode in a BioShock game?
Money.
Money. Yeah.
Yep. No, I mean, like we were talking about, like, I mean, we look at BioShock 2 that was made by, that wasn't made by Irrational, and I'm kind of worried. I mean, it was a okay game, but it wasn't like, didn't blow you away. The gameplay of BioShock doesn't blow anybody away. It was the story and the setting that did it for you, and it didn't have that in BioShock 2. And if this does come out as a PS4, Xbox One BioShock game, I really won't find myself all that interested in it because the guys that made the game, that created it, and made one of my favorite. If
you're a BioShock fan, like, and I know you're about to say it's not made by Irrational, and 2K has a history of games that aren't made by the main developer's company kind of sucked. Like, it's not, the sequel is not going to be great, but rent it at least. Maybe find out if it comes out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
like I'm sure 2K knows that BioShock 2 sucked because of all the outrage by fans.
It didn't. I mean, I'm not gonna say it didn't suck, but it was just nothing that stood out about it to me.
Oh yeah, you're playing as a Rosie, and what? Like, okay, like they took one part of the game and made it a whole game.
Yeah, it's something that didn't need to be a game. And that's
I didn't even like, out of all the parts of BioShock, I didn't even like playing as the Big Daddy.
Yeah,
I found defending that little sister was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, definitely. No one likes escort missions, especially a whole game that's an escort mission.
But are we done talking about BioShock?
Sure, unless Jack has something to say.
No, that's fine.
Well, it's like, nah. Well,
should we just wrap this up for like an hour and a half in?
Are we an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, we got 4 more minutes. But let's just go through these last. I'm sure our last 2 topics will go down like instantly because no one really cares.
Okay.
Sony has an idea of turning their main franchises into fucking movies now. They've already stated that the Uncharted movie will go into theaters in June 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And they've also announced a Last of Us movie.
Yeah. And,
not surprised.
I'm sorry, Sony, you won the gamer's heart at E3 2013. Don't fuck it up.
I'm optimistic about this, and I know I probably shouldn't be.
Are they going to have Ellen Page as Ellie and...
No, actually, I was reading about it. Ira Stark from Game of Thrones. I can't remember the actress's name.
I remember that. Yes,
She looks like she'll be the lead. She'll play Ellie, which will be great. And I mentioned that I think the Hound should play Joel.
I saw that on Facebook and I was like, oh my god, no.
Obviously, it won't happen. But I don't know. I mean, to me, I look at it like this. There's Naughty Dog.
I know. People were thinking about Josh Brolin.
Yeah, Josh Brolin or Hugh Jackman, which both would be great.
Hugh Jackman would be awesome.
Yeah, but I don't know if they want.
I would agree with that.
I don't know if they want the price tag for him.
If they brought Hugh Jackman and fucking Macy Williams, fucking dude, that movie would make it $1 billion.
Yeah, I mean, the way I look at this, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, these are gonna suck." I'm worried about the Uncharted one mainly because I looked to the director of the movie. I can't remember. It's like Seth Gordon, I think his name is. He's made his 3 movies he's directed are 4 Christmases, horrible
Vince Vaughn movie,
which was horrible.
I think it
horrible
was Vince Vaughn and Jack Black.
No, it was Reese Witherspoon was the other actor in that one.
There was Jack. I think Jack Black was in it too.
He might have had a small role or something, but then there was like Horrible Bosses, and
Horrible Bosses was okay movie.
It was an okay movie, but it wasn't. I mean, nothing great about it.
The guy, God, what's his name?
Jason Bateman. Charlie Day.
Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman and Charlie Day play like were the best parts of that movie.
Yeah, and I can't remember I'm not sure I remember the third movie, but basically, I'm worried about that movie because he doesn't have a very good track record. You look at his movies on Rotten Tomato, they have like a 60 average, which isn't horrible, but it's not really great.
I wish Nolan North was a bit younger so he could play Nathan Drake in the movie. Because Nathan Drake is Nolan North.
Yeah, I mean, there's always been the talk of having Nathan Fillion play Nathan Drake, which he basically...
Yeah, we also did talk about this 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, that's always kind of been the dream for that one. I'm worried about that one, but...
anything with Nathan Fillion is awesome.
Yes, that's true. If Nathan Fillion...
We love you, Nathan Fillion.
We do too. I would let you play in Jack's Glory Hole for free.
Oh, come on.
I wouldn't do that because we don't want to turn you off from playing the Uncharted movie.
But no, I mean, that would be awesome. But I think they're gonna go big with this. I don't think they're gonna be cheap about it, because you look at most video game movies, the problem is they try to go cheap with it, or they might get one big actor out of it, and it's just like a half-assed.
I think with Sony, they like Uncharted and Last of Us. Those are their franchises.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think they're gonna be the ones that fuck up their own franchise.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, those are Naughty Dog, makes both these games, owns both these IPs. I think that this is the 2 of the biggest things they have right now. I mean, outside of Spider-Man, I mean, and I think they will go big with this, because they don't know how many big movies.
Even if they get Mark Wahlberg to play Drake,
shut your whore mouth.
I'm sorry, but. Would you rather have Mark Wahlberg or Shia LaBeouf? I know Shia LaBeouf retired, but...
I'd rather have Nicolas Cage. Might as well just make a Nicolas Cage at this point. I mean, if you want to destroy
Sony, please put Nicolas Cage in.
If you want to destroy your franchise, you might as well go full out with it and just get Nicolas Cage to play Nathan Drake. No, I think...
that movie was already made. It's called National Treasure.
That I forgot about that happened. No, I'm optimistic about these movies though, just because Sony does actually own the IP to it. But then I think about it, like Sony also owns the right to the Resident Evil movies.
Yep.
That was also Capcom's movie. I'm sure
that was Capcom's
but Sony
movie
made
too.
them. Sony owns the rights to the movies.
It's not Sony made the movies. Doesn't mean they're not gonna. I'm sure when they own the fucking video game franchise for, like Uncharted and Last of Us. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't like actually go in and actually make a terrible movie with their own IPs.
Yeah, but they own the rights to these movies, like to make the movies. That's not much. I don't think it's a big difference.
Or the difference is they own the franchise they're making.
But they own the rights to the movie they're making. Or they depending on how good the movie is, they make more money. And these movies are horrible.
Right, but I'm saying it's like they made a movie based off of Capcom's games. I doubt who's watching shit in the background.
Not me.
Who's what?
Jack.
Huh? What?
I don't hear anything.
I'm not watching anything.
You don't hear anything?
No, I think you're losing your mind.
I hear shit.
We're talking to you. That might be it.
No, I hear.
It's like, he hears actual shit.
No, I hear shit going on in the background.
That would be funny.
But what I'm trying to say, the point I'm trying to make is like Uncharted and fucking Uncharted and Last of Us are Sony's main, they're their console sellers.
Yeah, but they're not
main IPs.
But what doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be their main movie sellers either. What I'm saying is...
No, I'm saying it's they're going to... Hopefully they would try to make their game sellers a good movie. That's what I'm trying to say. I
would hope so too, but I'm just worried that their track record with video game movies is not the best.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying though, it's leasing a IP from Capcom, which, come on, their video game history is kind of atrocious. With all the Street Fighter remakes and what they're doing with Resident Evil now. Like Devil May Cry has been known for a while. I'm just saying, hopefully Sony will be great with their own stuff.
Like I said, I'm being optimistic about it, but I don't know at this point. I'm more optimistic about Last of Us than Uncharted at this point.
Last of Us has been made several times.
What?
Like the story has been made several times. I mean,
yeah, but I mean,
like two people trying to survive the apocalypse.
But pretty much, you can see the same thing.
That was The Road with Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah, but like 90% of movies have been like the stories have been done before. It's just depending on how you tell the stories.
Right, so. And I agree with you that I'm sure Sony will get the Last of Us story a lot better than Uncharted, but I'm sure they'll get Uncharted better. Like they'll get Uncharted great.
I'm just worried that Jason Bateman will end up playing fucking Nathan Drake.
Oh my god!
If that happens, I'm out. Like I've lost all interest.
Jason Bateman is a good actor, but no, please get rid of fucking.
He picks horrible movies. Just stick to Arrested Development.
I don't know. Maybe if he picks movies, maybe his agent picks the movies.
I hope he's making a bunch of money in the movies he does.
He was great, and what was that fucking Alien Paul?
Paul was great, yeah, but he wasn't the reason why Paul was great.
No, Paul was great. I forgot the fucker's name.
Seth Rogen.
No, it's not Seth Rogen.
The guys
it's
from
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But he was like the fourth character, the fifth main character of the movie.
He was a supporting character.
Yeah, he's like the fifth most important. But that was like the only good movie he's been in. Like the only good thing he's been in is season 3 of Arrested Development.
Have you seen Identity Thief?
No, it looks horrible.
Okay.
Charlie Day as Nathan Drake.
No.
I mean, okay.
Charlie.
I don't know what it is, guys. Something about cat food, sniffing glue. It makes you sleep better. I don't know what it is.
He's all saying that to Sully and stuff like that. She said investigating his ruins. It's like, hey,
dude,
look, Elena, Kitten Mittens.
Ron Perlman as Sully. Charlie Hunnam as Drake.
We got these ruins with these puzzles. He just put some random mittens on the fucking like one of those.
All right, guys,
shit.
Let's get this back on track.
No, I love you,
Jack. Give me the wrestler of the week so we can get out of this shit hole.
The wrestler of the week is the show-off, Dolph Ziggler.
It should be Charlie Day.
Dolph Ziggler. I know, the Kitten Mittens, the whole Charlie Day shit. Anyway, Dolph Ziggler started off like in the WWE as a part of the Spirit Squad. I think it was like,
holy
was
shit,
it Nikki or Mikey?
He was Nikki.
He was Nikki of the Spirit Squad. Yeah, I kid you not. That whole feud with DX and stuff like that. He looks totally different back then, obviously, than he does now. But
thank God.
Anyway, he started off as a male cheerleader.
Do that male cheerleader shit.
And then progressively, he's just he's been really known to like take some like great spots and stuff like that. And when I'm saying he takes great spots and stuff like that, he really knows how to sell like the moves and stuff like that.
I'm still laughing at Kitten Mittens. I'm sorry.
Hey, Elena, we got Kitten Mittens. Anyway, Dolph Ziggler has he's pretty much one of the best mid-card like guys inside the WWE right now. Honestly, I really wish he was in the main event scene, but that's really more of my honest opinion, since the dude has good chemistry with a lot of the guys he wrestles with. But he's known for like his move, the zigzag, which basically just like jumps up and just like drags. I'm not too sure like how to describe the zigzag.
Backwards DDT almost.
It's almost like a backwards DDT, pretty much. But he also uses like Billy Gunn's Famouser, which he has used from like the top rope and even like just from random spots before. But he has had some decent feuds, like with say like Alberto Del Rio and stuff like that, and he actually won the World Heavyweight Championship back in
twice.
Like the day after. Yeah, he's won it. I think it's like, is it twice?
Yeah, he won it against Edge, and he held it for like 12 minutes. the first time.
Wait, what?
Oh god, that's depressing.
I
never knew that.
Edge for a title?
It's a weird situation where Edge wasn't allowed to use a spear in a match, and otherwise he'd be stripped of the title. And Edge used a spear in a match, and he got stripped of the title. And then Ziggler lost to Edge like 12 minutes later. So, yeah,
man, that sucks. But anyway, yeah, the day after like WrestleMania 29 happened or something, he won the World Heavyweight Championship from Alberto Del Rio, which is pretty much his highest point in his career, though. But
downhill from there.
Yeah, pretty much so. They don't know. The WWE creative famously does not know how to rise more than one character at a time, it seems.
How does a team of writers not know how to create a fucking more than one character at a time?
Because they're mainly soap opera writers.
Well, basically,
I've seen better soap operas than fucking WWE in the past 5 or 6 years.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, no shit.
Jack or Knuckles watches soap operas.
No, I don't. I've seen better. Doesn't mean I watch.
Hey, Layla, let's watch some soap operas, man. Let's go to those ancient ruins.
The
those
fucking young and the restless of the shit. Don't fucking talk shit about that.
I know. But,
fucking Kitten Mittens.
But, but yeah, the whole thing about the WWE writers and stuff like that, they've pretty much like it's pretty much gotten to a point where it's just like it's not black or white what they want to do with certain characters. It's like that middle ground, like kind of gray area, like say faces are booed, heels are cheered for. You know,
this person's not John Cena. What do we do?
They can only focus on like 6 guys at a time. Okay, guys. There's only like 30 writers. They only got like 18 hours.
Job to John Cena.
They only got 18. They only got 18 hours of TV a week. Okay, they can't focus on more than
just 18 hours a week.
That's all.
Just 18.
But anyway, that was the wrestler of the week, Dolph Ziggler.
Well, I'm not gonna have a Twitter follow of the week this week.
Just follow Charlie Day on Twitter.
No. Follow us on drunk_nerds on Twitter. I created the damn thing. I don't even remember what the fucking handle is. But that's who you follow this week. I want to talk about one of my best friends I've known since high school got married today as of July 30th, 2014.
Awesome.
His name is, or you may know him as No Man's Land. He reviewed us like on episode 8.
Awesome.
He got married. He lives in Delaware. I cannot attend his courtroom wedding. I've looked at flights to Delaware. I had to fly to Philadelphia because Delaware is a shitty state and doesn't have his own airport. And I would have had to take a 2.5 hour train ride, which would have cost me $1,000 for the last minute.
Damn.
For the last minute. Love you, bro. Not gonna spend $1,000 for your wedding.
No, the Kitten Mittens are on the mail.
I'll give you your wedding gift and when I see you later, man. Alright. Follow us on Facebook at Drunk-Nerds. Like us on Facebook at Drunk-Nerds. And like I said on Twitter, Drunk_Nerds. At Drunk_Nerds. At Drunk_Nerds. At Drunk_Nerds. I wanted to do a joke, but I'm not going to do it. But
at Jack's Glory Hole.
I've been Knuckles.
I was Gingerboy.
And I have been the dude that's been joked about things coming in and out of his ass all show long.
Don't fucking steal my joke.
we just kept talking about.
Good night, everybody.
We just kept talking about his rectum. I don't know why.
We talked about glory holes. We didn't talk about his rectum.
We've never talked about his rectum before in my entire life.
But good night, everyone.
Bye. I'm hammered.
I'm slightly drunk.
Master of the night, man. I'm still recording, by the way.
I know.
Excuse me. Few too many beers there. Anyways, we're on iTunes now, so go on there, check us out, and if you like us, leave us a review, and we'll even shout you out. And Jack will send you his credit card number.